All right. Hopefully I'm in the center of the screen here. I want to thank Lisa May for inviting me to do this. It was kind of, I haven't been around very much lately, so I got on the site the other night and I saw this message from February the 26th, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I went ahead and answered it and told Lisa, man, I'm sorry I haven't been around, but I really want to do this. So here we go. I'm going to start it with a new song that I wrote. It's a song I wrote about my family, and it's called Life is Good. And hopefully my throat will hold out tonight. I've been having a few problems with it today, but I'm going to do the best I can. So here we go. Came home from work tonight, my honey bun turned on the light, kissed me and she held me tight, and everything was right. She sat me down, fed me dinner, so much for being thinner, made me feel like a winner in the game of life. And I love the way she loves me, I love her just as much and more. Oh, I've got everything that I could ask for. Life is good. Life is good, yeah. Life is good. Life is good, yeah. My children hopped into my lap. I gave their heads a little pat. I told them about a boy named Jack and how he climbed the beanstalk. She giggled and they bowed their heads, said a prayer, jumped in bed, grabbed a flashlight, and made shadow puppets on the wall. And I love the way they love me, I love them just as much and more. Oh, I've got everything that I could ask for. Life is good. Life is good, yeah. Life is good. Life is good, yeah. I know it's not all easy peasy. Sometimes it gets a little crazy. But life is good. Well, life is good. Well, life is good. Well, life is good. Tonight I think I'll hit my knees, thank the Lord for blessing me with such an awesome family. I love the way they love me, I love them just as much and more. Oh, I've got everything that I could ask for. Oh, I love the way they love me, I love them just as much and more. Oh, I've got everything that I could ask for. Life is good. Life is good, yeah. Life is good. Life is good. All right. I hope that sounded good out there. I spent most of the day trying to figure out how to make this work and make it sound good, and I found some other things that sounded better, but I hope you got the gist of what I'm doing. I just want to introduce myself a little bit. I'm Brian Futch, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I live currently in Lilburn, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta, just outside the Loop. And I've been here for about 6 years. Moved here from Tupelo, Mississippi, where I lived for 8 years. Before that, I was in Memphis for 3 years, and before that, I was in the military for 7 years on active duty. Lived in Alaska. I lived in Germany, spent some time in Japan, kind of all over. Before that, I was raised in St. Augustine, Florida, right down there on the coast south of Jacksonville, where most of my family still lives. I'm married, been married for almost 30 years now. Our anniversary this August, we'll be married 27 years to my wife, Jo Marie. I have 6 children. My oldest son is in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, still in college, and I have 5 daughters who live here with us as well. So I have a house full. But I didn't come here to talk. I've got a lot of songs to do tonight, so I'm gonna do another one for you that I wrote when I lost my job a couple years ago, and sitting around feeling sorry for myself. And this is all about recognizing what you have and not what you don't. So it's called "I Watched the Sun Come Up Today." I watched the sun come up today, felt like I had to pray. I thanked God for the blessings in my life. Thought about the world I'm living in, about how fortunate I have been. Beautiful kids and a faithful, loving wife. There are those who'll never know what it's like to have a home where love's like a velvet robe, keeps you safe and cozy. I watched the sun come up today, felt its kiss upon my face, and bathed in the moment for a while. I soaked up the sounds of spring, paid attention to the little things that make this life worthwhile. There are those who'll never know what it's like to smell a rose, or hear a river as it flows, and feel the mud between their toes. I watched the sun come up today. To have the hope, freedom is a life rope, it keeps the spirit glowing. I watched the sun come up today, felt like I had to pray, laying in my life. All right. I'm looking at the chat room here, and I guess there are some problems, with the video. And yes, I have a low resolution camera. This was kind of a last minute deal for me, so I haven't had time to go out and get anything different. I guess I wasn't expecting to do it, but anyway, hopefully you can hear it just fine. I'm going to do well, let me just tell you a little bit more about me. I know on this site there's a lot of people that write a lot of political tunes, and that's great. I think it's wonderful. I'm a songwriter who just happens to be conservative, I guess. I do write songs about political issues and things like that, but it's not the majority of what I write. I tend to write about life in general and what happens around me and things that happen with other people, and so that's what I write about, and that's what I write, whatever moves me to write. So I used to be a country writer in Nashville, was there for about a year as a staff writer. I got tired of writing music for other people, so I decided to do my own thing and write what I like to write. So I love blues, and I wouldn't consider myself just a a blues guitarist, but I love playing blues. I have a band called Red Velvet Mojo, and we played around Atlanta quite a bit, and have also played in Florida, done some shows there, and do a lot of blues with them. I'm going to do a blues tune for you. It's a song I wrote called Something for Nothing, and this makes a political statement about how they want to take our money from us and give it to people who haven't earned it. So this is called Something for Nothing. Work so hard to pay my dues. Ain't got much, but it's mine. Here you go with your three-piece suit, trying to sucker my last dime. Yeah, something for nothing is what you want. Something for nothing. Oh no, you don't. Get your hands out my pocket. Get your eyes off my stuff, 'cause I ain't giving up something for nothing. No. You got a need, I'll gladly help, 'cause we all need a hand sometime. When you think you're gonna help yourself, well, you must be out of your mind. Yeah, yeah. Something for nothing. Oh, no, you don't. Something for nothing. Oh, no, you don't. Get your hands out my pocket. Get your eyes off my stuff, 'cause I ain't giving up something for nothing. Oh, you gotta work for it. Work for it, yeah. Yeah, you gotta work for it. Yeah, you gotta work it, work it, work it. Oh, yeah, you gotta work it, yeah. Something for nothing, what you want. Something for nothing. Get your eyes off my stuff, 'cause I ain't giving up something for nothing. Oh no, something for nothing. That's what you want. Something for nothing. But no, you don't. Get your hands out my pocket. Get your eyes off my stuff, 'cause I ain't giving up something for nothing. No, something for nothing. Something for nothing. Something for nothing. All right. A little hot. I gotta take a little sip of my tea here. I don't know if you can hear it, but I got a lot of gravel in my throat right now, and it's a little warm in here. But anyway, that's one of my statements, I guess, that I tried to make with the song. I'm gonna do another song about tell you what, I'm gonna do the second song off of my record. More of another blues rock type of tune, and it's all about living life while you got to live it, you know, and it's all about doing things while you can, and that's what it's called. It's the second song off my album, While You Can. Sun comes up, sun goes down, circle life spinning round and round and round. They put you in the ground. Moment while you can. One day they're here, the next they're gone. You know tomorrow may never ever come. Said it's too late, what's done is done. Why you can, won't you say it? Why you can, don't delay it. You might not get another chance. Better do it while you can. Better do it now, man. While you can. Yeah, 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 yeah. While you can, won't you say it? While you can, don't delay it. You might not get another chance. Better do it while you can. Well, you might not get another chance. Better do it while you can. Man, is it hot where you're at? Must be these lights. I'd like to thank my sister Mary Ann for showing up tonight. I see her in there typing. I think she's only got one key on her keyboard there. But anyway, I love my sister. She is very supportive of my music. Has helped me out as many times as she could help me out, and I wish she was here right now. She could actually sing this song with me. And I'll give you a little background behind this song. I wrote this song as a result of a story that my drummer told me in my band. He was telling me about a friend of his who had died in a motorcycle accident, and he was an older guy, probably about 69 or 70, and at his funeral they were giving his eulogy and talking about all the things he had done in his life, and they started talking about how he had been a Navy SEAL, how he had been a decorated Navy SEAL in Vietnam, had also been a prisoner in Baghdad as a CIA operative. And it just got me to really thinking about how many people there are out in this world who don't talk about the things they've done. And I'm talking about the heroes, the people who've been willing to give their lives for someone else. And so I wrote this song about that, and I'm going to do it for you now. It's called When a Hero Dies. I'm going to make sure my guitar's in tune. Here we go. Headlights on in the middle of the day, black cars creeping down an old highway, American flags, salutes and waves. It's how it is in a small town. People lined up down both sides of the road. She passes by, the tears start to flow. 'Cause she died fighting for the freedom that they know, and she won't be forgotten now. 'Cause when a hero gosh. I gotta get another drink. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can hear that, but my my throat's all graveling up. All right, after that very serious song, I thought maybe it's time for a kind of a fun tune. If you can't tell by that song, I have a partial heart for veterans and and for people who are willing to give of themselves, because you know we live in a society where it seems like you'd think that people are very selfish, you know, and I guess there are those people out there, but I just tend to think that there's a lot more people who are more like heroes than we think, and I think Hurricane Katrina was a good example of that. It showed both sides of the spectrum, but it did also show that there are a lot of people out there who are willing to help and who are willing to give of themselves, and you know, I see it a lot on this site here. You know, you people could be doing other things than sitting here listening to me. So I thank you for that. It means a lot to me. This next song I'm going to do for you is a song I wrote. It's not a song I would typically write. And I got the idea just driving down the street. I'd been to see a guy named Levi Lowry. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of him, but he's on Zach Brown's label, and we opened for him one night here in Atlanta, and he's kind of a dark writer, so I got this idea just riding down the street. So it's a fun song, and it's called Pushing Up Daisies. I'm a real good digger, and he'll be pushing up daisies by morn. She said, now Lord knows I love him, but what I put up with ain't left me with nothing but scars. That the weakest of wounds ain't the cut or the bruise, but the hole that he punched in my heart. Oh, he's filled with the devil, but I've got a shovel and a 30-yard 6 in the Ford, and I can squeeze the trigger. I'm a real good digger, and he'll be pushing up daisies by morn. Oh, now don't try to stop me, 'cause I'm on a mission, and this time I'm leaving the score. 'Cause I can squeeze the trigger. I'm a real good digger, and he'll be pushing up daisies by morn. Goodbye with her good eye, dropped the 20 and walked out the door. She said her man tried to hit her, but she pulled the trigger, and he was pushing up daisies by morn. All right. All right, let's see. I'll do another one here. I've got tons of songs here, and I'm trying to get as many in as I can, because I know you'd probably rather hear me play than hear me talk. This next song is a song I wrote about forgiveness, and I guess, you know, we as human beings can do some great things. We can put a man on the moon, we can build skyscrapers, and we can do lots of things, but I think the greatest ability that we have as human beings is the ability to forgive. And and if you've got kids, teenage kids, that kind of thing, you'll know what this song's all about. It's called Start Over Again. I could hit rewind, I'd go back in time and make things how they used to be. But I can't, but we can start over again, make a brand new end, turn water into wine, turn in a meat of bread. We can't change the past, oh, but we can learn from where we've been. Yeah, we can start over again. As long as we can breathe, there's hope for you and me. Anger and love don't go together. Love takes loads of work. Sometimes love just hurts. When it's good, there's nothing better. So I can, if you can, start over again, make a brand new end, turn water into wine, turn in a mean friend. We can't change the past, oh, but we can learn from where we've been. Yeah, we can start over. On the day that you were born, I held you in my arms. I never thought it'd come to this. Oh, but I'm learning to agree to be you. I guess you're more like me than I've been willing to admit. Well, how about it? Well, let's start over again, make a brand new end, turn water into wine, turn in a mean friend. We can't change the past, oh, but we can learn from where we've been. Yeah, we can start over again. We can start over again. Over again. Yeah, yeah. All right. My throat is getting worse by the minute. I'm really trying hard. And I saw that my sister wants me to do a song called family reunion. I don't know if I can sing it right now, but I'm gonna try it. If I get my voice goes haywire, you'll know why. But I wrote this song. Actually, my wife and I wrote the song back in 1994. We were moving from St. Augustine to Memphis when I got a job up there, and I just wanted to write a song about our family reunion. And my sister, who's on the chat site there, can tell you that everything in this song is true. And if you went to our family reunion, you'd have a blast. Everybody does. And anyway, we wrote this song, and I've loved it, and I'm going to do a video for it this year. I just re-recorded it, and so I'm going to do it for you. It's called Family Reunion. It happens every year at the end of July. Come, a card, some have to fly. Round up the kids, tell the boss goodbye. Head for the Georgia line. Been doing it long as I can recall. Seeing the family and having a ball. Amazing how you see your cousins grow right before your eyes. Kin folk you haven't seen for a year, but it's getting bigger, nobody cares. Gonna have ourselves a good time, rain on shine. Nothing like a family reunion to feel another summer full of memories. Nothing like a family reunion to do a little climbing in the family tree. Forget about work for a couple of days. Put your mind at ease. Nothing like family. Nothing like family. I'll race you to the river, we'll hop on the boat. You grab the poles, I'll grab the rope. If the fish ain't biting, we'll swing from the scope and cool the summer sun. You can smell that food from a mile away. My stomach's growling, hand me a plate. Think I'll have a little, cause I can't wait. Let's pray and pass the grub. Jenny fried the catfish, Granny baked the beans. Mama made the coleslaw, Gigi made the tea. Think I'm gonna gain a few pounds before I'm done. Nothing like a family reunion to feel another summer full of memories. Nothing like a family reunion to do a little climbing in the family tree. Forget about work for a couple of days. Put your mind at ease. Nothing like family. Nothing like family. And in the evening we sit in the yard while the kids put on the show. Granny grabs Grandpa by the arm, says, Jackie, get the fiddle, time to do-si-do. Nothing like a family reunion to feel another summer full of memories. Nothing like a family reunion to do a little climbing in the family tree. Forget about work for a couple of days. Put your mind at ease. Nothing like family. Nothing like family. Nothing like a family reunion. I see y'all next year. Nothing like a family reunion. Y'all come back now, you hear? Nothing like a family reunion. Nothing like a family reunion. All right. I just want to thank you guys for all those very nice comments. I'm going to have to do something that's a little less strenuous on my voice here. Now look, if you like these songs, Family Reunion, I don't have posted yet. I think I put it on SoundCloud where you can stream it, but I'm still in the middle of trying to get that the way I want it so that I can get the video done. I see Lisa May wants some blues, so I'm going to do a blues tune for you. And Sexy Love Song. I think I know which one you're talking about, but I don't think I can sing it. But I'm going to do one for you that I wrote about Memphis. A friend of mine, a guy named Dennis Nelson, wrote the lyrics to this next song. And just a great, great song, I think. I love the lyrics, and he came to me and asked me if I could put some music to it. And so I did. This was probably about 1996, 95, 96. But I've always loved this song, and when I was in Memphis, it was so fitting for that era. But I'm going to do a song called Memphis Mood. Shining bright, lighting up the southern sky. Children delight to the dancing fireflies. You by my side, everything is so right. I'm in a Memphis mood tonight. Old River Road helps me rest my weary soul. Greater than gold, all the blessings I behold. Heaven's in sight, everything is so right. I'm in a Memphis mood tonight. The whippoorwills and robins singing four-part harmony, while the mockingbirds echo every note. The kids are tucked in bed, all that's left is you and me, as the evening barbecue goes up in smoke. The radio softly plays our favorite song. We sing along, pledge our love still going strong. Turn out the lights, everything is so right. I'm in a Memphis mood tonight, so right. I'm in a Memphis mood tonight, so right. I'm in a Memphis mood tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As you know, there's a funny story about that song, and when I actually did the demo way back in the mid-90s, I I had sung at a Promise Keepers convention the day before, and I don't know if any of you remember Promise Keepers. If any you go to church or not, I'm sure you do. But way back when, during that time period, I sang at the what's the bowl over there in Memphis, the big stadium over there, the Liberty Bowl. And there were like 50,000 people there, and I sang my heart out that day. And the next day, I sounded just like I sound now. And I remember going up into my studio. I had a loft room there in Memphis and had my studio set up there. And I still have this keyboard. It's an old rolling keyboard. And this song, I actually played it on the keyboard. And I told my wife, I said, you need to come on up here. I sound like an old black man. And it was perfect for the demo. So that's what I did. I sang just like this on the demo. It sounded very close to what you just heard. So anyway, I thought that was funny. And I know you guys want me to do some more blues, but I'm going to tell you, it's hard to do blues when I can't play my leads, you know. I'd love to be able to do some of that for you. I just need somebody else to be here with me. I want to do. I'm gonna do the song off of my record. I do have a video out for this one, and I think I've got it on the site here, and it's it's called "I Just Want It to Be You." I can't remember how it goes. Every time I see a couple kissing on the street, I imagine how one day that could be you and me. Oh, what a wonderful world that would be. You are mine. We've been casual for too many years, and I've been too afraid to tell you how I feel. Something this profound is way too big to need. Let it pass us by. No one else can satisfy this heart of mine. No one else can fill the hole that's in my soul. Everyone needs someone to love, and I need someone to. Oh girl, I just wanted to be you. I heard it said that love is just a game. Oh, but I believe that love is what we made. And I promise I'll give more than I will take. And I'll be happy too. No one else can satisfy this heart of mine. No one else can fill the hole that's in my soul. Everyone needs someone to love, and I need someone to. Oh girl, I just wanted to be you. Think I heard a pin drop. Think I felt my heart stop. Oh, I won't waste another moment wishing that I would have told you. At least it's in the open, and I'm glad you know that no one else can satisfy this heart of mine. No one else can fill the hole that's in my soul. Everyone needs someone to love, and I need someone to. No one else will do. Oh girl, I just wanted to be you. Oh girl, I just wanted to be you. Oh girl, I just wanted to be you. All right. Let me see here what somebody's saying. Next time you visit, Brian, you'll have to harmonize them. Yeah, that would be fun. We should do that. Maybe next time I can sing better. All right, I don't really have a lot of instrumentals I do on the acoustic, but... Get that thing on there right. Well, I got me a rooster, he don't go no more. So I got me a rooster, he don't crow no more. Used to be the king of the barnyard, now he's just an average Joe. So I got me a rooster, lazy like a dog. So I got me a rooster, lazy like a dog. When the sun come up in the morning, he's still sawing logs. It's alright. I got me a rooster, found him a lady hand. So I got me a rooster, found him a lady hen. Well, now he's strutting around that hen house like he's the king of the barnyard again. So I got me a rooster, you hear for miles around. So I got me a rooster, you hear for miles around. Since my rooster fell in love, he's the baddest rooster in town, yeah. All right. That is a song I wrote a long time ago. I say a long time ago, probably around 2004. And and you can hear that if you want to hear that song with the band, you can go to YouTube and you can I may have posted it on here. I don't remember if I did or not on BigDawg, but you can go to YouTube and search my name and it's on there. And in the video, the funny thing is there's a guy even on the video dancing like a rooster. It's hilarious. But you got to look for him. It's close to the end there. And he's on the right-hand side. Just look for him. But before I go, number one, I just want to thank everybody for hopping in here tonight, and listening to me. My throat's messed up. I wish it was in better shape, but that's just how life is. The show must go on. And but I do want to thank you for coming. And I have released a new song today called "I'm America." And I played it at the CPAC last year. And I just can't play it. I just can't sing it. It requires a lot of effort to sing it, a lot of vocal effort, and I wouldn't do it justice. But if you would go to CD Baby and search my name up and you'll find it. It's called "I'm America." I'm going to do a video for this, and I may be asking for pictures of people holding a sign saying "I'm America." The song is all about the story of America and how we came to be, and the people, and what our traditions are as Americans. And so I love the song, and I think I really would like to do one more for you before I go out of here, and I'm trying to think of which one that would be. I just don't know if I could sing anything. I'm going to try to do "Tomorrow's Going to Be Much Better," because if there's any message I'd like to leave with you guys, and that is it always seems darkest before the light, and I think that we're heading in the right direction in terms of getting our country back in order, not from the government standpoint, but from the people's standpoint. We're standing up and saying and doing things that we weren't doing 10 years ago, and it's just awesome to see people getting involved. So I wrote this song in the middle of one of my storms, and it's just called "Tomorrow's Going to Be Much." Tomorrow's going to be much better. I hope I can sing it. time, down to your last dime. It's hard to see the silver lining when you're standing in the rain, but you can't let it get you down. Get your pride up off the ground. Sooner or later it'll turn around. You'll be okay. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's gonna be much better. Tomorrow's gonna be just fine. We're gonna make it through the stormy weather. Have a party in the sunshine. We're gonna groove to the sound of music. They'll be dancing in the street. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be much better. Just you wait and see, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Well, we've all gotta take some blows. Well, that's just how life goes. You keep rolling with the flow, and you'll make it through. What don't kill you gonna make you strong. You'll be glad that you held on. That's why I wrote this song, so I could sing it to you. And now you can sing it too. Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be much better. Tomorrow's gonna be just fine. We're gonna make it through stormy weather. Have a party in the sunshine. We're gonna groove to the sound of music. They'll be dancing in the street. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be much better. Just you wait and see, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. These troubles ain't gonna last, no, no. Leave your worries in the past. Tomorrow's gonna be much better. Tomorrow's gonna be just fine. We're gonna make it through stormy weather. Have a party in the sunshine. We're gonna groove to the sound of music. They'll be dancing in the street. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be much better. Just you wait and see, yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be much better, yeah. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be much better. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be much better, yeah. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be much better. Just you wait and see. Oh, 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 all right, thank you very much. And Lisa, thank you once again for asking me to do this. I hope you had a good time tonight, and maybe I can come back and do this again when my throat's a little better than it was tonight, and I can sing some of these other songs that I didn't get to. But thank you once again, and I'm glad I got to do this, and thank you for coming out.